make it look like it's magic. Oh yeah. 'Cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, I'm so used to being used. So I love when you call.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a flawless face foundation routine. This is going to be perfect for people that have acne or just redness in general. And if you're struggling to cover it and make it last all day and keep those spots at bay. That rhymed. So if you'd like to see how I got my skin looking like this, then please keep watching. So I look a bit crazy at the minute because I've got my eyes done with no foundation, but I'll correct that. The first thing you want to do for a flawless face is apply a primer first, because that's just going to help your foundation adhere to it and it's going to last a lot longer. And it's going to be a nice blank canvas for you to put your foundation on. So the one I'm using is the Bare Minerals one and it's called Prime Time. So you just want to put that all over your face. Especially places where your foundation would normally rub off, so mine's probably normally my chin, so I always apply a lot more on my chin. So then next, if you've got really a red face or you have a lot of acne breakouts or just redness in general, I would recommend getting a green concealer. This one is the NYX HD Ready Concealer. And what green concealer does is just counteracts all the redness in your skin and just cancels it out. So at the minute I have a few breakouts. This is the most I ever get, so I thought it would be a perfect time to do a video. And you know, you have redness around my nose and stuff like that, so if I'm going for a really flawless face, then I will always make sure to put a green concealer on first. So I just apply that directly on the problem areas. So I've got a few here. Obviously if you've got more, just put it directly on the spot. And then I just blend it out with my finger. It looks a bit crazy to start with, but once you put everything on it, you won't see it. It just helps hide the redness. So then if you have any dark circles under your eyes, which I tend to have, I'll always put concealer on first before my foundation as well. So I'm using the Maybelline New York Instant Anti-Age one, the eraser, and this is in Fawn, which is actually a little bit dark for my skin. That's why I put it on before I put the foundation on. I'm just going to apply it under my eyes. There. And then I just blend it out with my finger again. So then next I'll go in with the foundation, and if you're obviously going for a flawless face, you'll want a full coverage foundation or medium to full, or even you can just build, you know, keep building your foundation that you've got up. But I find this one to be a really flawless foundation, and it's the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. And it's in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm just going to apply that all over the skin. And I'm going to blend it out with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Can't remember the proper name for it. I'm just patting it into my skin. I'm not rubbing it because it's just going to rub the product off and move it. So I'm just dabbing it into the skin. You obviously want to make sure that you go over the part that you put the green on. You want to make sure that green is covered. And once I've done the foundation, I like to highlight under my eyes. And normally I would use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and NC20, but today I'm going to use MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Light Boost. And I'm just going to apply it under the eye like this and up to my temple. And then I'm going to go in with the beauty sponge again and press that into the skin. And I'm also going to apply a little bit to my forehead, my chin, a little bit on on the cupid's bow and on the bridge of my nose as well to highlight my nose. And we'll fit in again. So once you've concealed or highlighted your dry area, you're going to want to set your foundation. And I'm using Revlon Photo Ready Pressed Powder, and it's in the shade light to medium. And I'm only going to be applying this where I put the foundation, not where I put the concealer or highlight. Then to set the concealer, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm taking the shade Banana, which is the yellow one, and I'm going to be putting that into my eye where I put the concealer. And that's just going to help set that and keep that in place all day. And I also put it on the bridge of my nose where I highlighted that as well, and the chin and forehead. So I want those areas to stay bright, and because this is a yellow kind of shade, it's going to help keep that bright. And then once you've done all that and set everything, you can then move on to contour. And a tip that I would give is make sure that your foundation is definitely set. You don't want it to still be tacky, because then when you go in with the bronzer and apply that, it kind of, because it's still a bit wet on your face, look really muddy, and then if you have acne on your face and your cheeks or anything, it's just going to show up really badly, and it's just going to look really muddy and a bit of a mess. So make sure that your skin isn't tacky anymore. That's like very important. So I'm going to take the contour kit again, and I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to bronze my face with that. And when you are bronzing your face, you want to make sure that the bronzer has no shimmer in it at all, because again, that's just going to make your face look really muddy, and it's just going to look a hot mess. It's just going to show up everything that you don't want it to show up, so make sure that it's got no sparkles or glitter or anything like that in. And then once I've done it, I always go in with a clean brush and just blend it in some more, just so it's nice and seamless. So now I'm going to apply some blush, and this is MAC blush, and it's in Cantaloupe. I'm just going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks and blend upwards towards my temples. And I always do it in circular motion, just so I'm constantly blending it in with the contour. So it's not one line and then another line. To look natural. So after I apply my blush, the next step for me would normally be to apply highlight, but if you have really bad acne, say it's up here on your cheeks or anywhere like that, then I will totally steer clear from any highlight, because it's just, highlight is just to enhance the features that you want to show. So like your tops of your cheekbones, you want them to show out, you want them to show a bit more. So if you have spots there, then just don't do it, because it's just going to draw the attention straight to your cheeks and to your spots if you have any. So if you have spots up here, then I'll just steer clear totally, but obviously I don't, so I'm going to apply a highlight, and this is MAC Mineralize Skin Finish, and it's in Soft and Gentle. And I'm just going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, and I kind of curl it round. And I will apply some on the bridge of my nose. my Cupid's bow as well. So I just applied some lipstick and I filled in my eyebrows as well just to finish the look off. So if you wanted to go an extra step, you could use a setting spray to make sure that it stays on all day. But I'm not going to do that because I'm probably going to take it off in a minute. So obviously this was quite a lot of makeup, you know, for quite extreme skin. Obviously you don't have to use as much as this. If your skin's not that bad, then you can just take little bits of this and just use it. Or you might just want to use all of it just for the sake of it, it doesn't matter really. But I hope it came in handy for some people that are struggling to keep the acne at bay. But one thing I would suggest as well, if you do have acne, what I found really helpful when I was a teenager, because I used to moisturise my face all the time, but then when I got acne, I thought, oh, I'm not going to put any moisturiser on because I just don't want to add any more oils to my skin, it's going to make me have more acne. But the one tip I'd say is definitely moisturise your face. Obviously wash it day and night, your face, all the makeup off and clean it, and really clean your skin. If you don't apply any moisturiser, your skin is naturally going to produce more because it feels like it's going to be dry, so then you might get more acne. But if you're applying a moisturiser, your body is going to be aware that there's already oil there, so it's going to produce less oil, which in hand could help get rid of acne because your body is not naturally producing all that oil. And plus, you're not going to want dry patches and acne at the same time because that's just going to be even worse. So definitely make sure you moisturise, definitely clean your face day and night, and make sure that you know you haven't got any clogged pores because that's when you're going to get even more spots. So definitely do that, and I hope this came in handy in some way. Leave your feedback in the comments below because I'd love to know if it helped any of these out. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did like it, and I'll link all my social media in the description box and everything that I used, and I'll also link me and my boyfriend's channel in the description box because we have a channel together for you to check out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.